Hello, Prom.
Welcome back, everybody, to the finale of Monster Prom.
Oh, everything we've been building up for, I'm so nervous.
Everybody's going to be asking their prom dates out on this episode.
Will they say yes?
And I'm going to do something crazy.
No?
Nick's
I'm
gonna do
going to
something-
class.
Holy shit!
You're
You've
going
done
to
that
class?
2 times already. That's not crazy.
Yeah, I've seen more of this photo during this series than I have of
That's
Teni
right.
Katrina, because she
Hey,
just
the other
got here.
one,
Hi,
yeah.
Katrina.
That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling, thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed. But at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts. Afterwards, Damien comes up and punches you affectionately in the shoulder.
Ooh.
Hey, asshole, go to hell. Like, literally, my house is in hell, and I'm inviting you over. Don't read too much into it. Only one problem. In order to get there, you kind of gotta damn your immortal soul. So, how about it? What crimes against God and man will you commit so we can hang out?
Oh, I
think
love
already
that top one.
Looking into your eyes feels so good. It must be a...
Damn.
Yeah, 100%. That's it.
Damn.
I gotta say it in a sweet
Oh, hold
Latino
on.
voice, though.
Yeah.
Or the other one is I'll run over a bunch of nuns with a lawnmower.
Like, which one do you think he'd enjoy more, though?
I think you'd enjoy the nuns more.
Yeah, but
That's probably it.
I think the top one's too juicy to...
Yeah, and I have to say it in my Latino accent. I got
Yeah.
that mixtape.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm already damned. Looking into your eyes feels so good. It must be a sin. I hate your beers.
All right, you're going
Now
for it?
swoon, Damien, swoon!
All right. So
Oh,
charming.
yeah.
Cool. I mean, that's not hardcore. It's not even technically a sin. We'd have to at least make out. Maybe do some butt stuff.
Oh,
What?
God seemed to hate butt stuff for some reason. Don't look so fucking excited. This is just so we can hang out. I take no pleasure in this.
Oh, wow.
You're pretty sure he takes some pleasure in this, and you definitely do. You gain +2 fun and +1 Those are the ones I needed. Yes.
nice.
That's hilarious.
Well
that worked
done.
out for you, dude.
Old.
Okay, let's see. Take me to the bathroom.
Going for
Gotta
more-
pee.
Take me to the bathroom.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold, you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands.
Oof.
That monstrous act would instantly give you 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud.
Very nice.
You're doing the thing that gives you the most life. Reading dragon meat.
This is every one of your encounters, and I love
I
it.
am so glad I chose that book.
So funny.
When you're approached by Scott and Liam.
Ooh.
Aha! A fellow connoisseur of the dracophilic arts. Here, Scott and I also Scott and I are also experts on the topic. An unexpected duo.
Ooh.
Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss things we love on our favorite stuffs, wikis, and forums. We're the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree. Like, with the Starko and Markapoo thing.
Okay, first, let's be clear. I engage in passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time, after spending years in Hekapoo's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 30s. So it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. These details matter, Scott. Think how wrong it would be for me in my 400s to date people from this school if all of you were actually teenagers instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta discussion. Scott and I here are in a situation. Even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the strangers on the Dragon Heat Wiki.
Yes to that. Liam here is like super smart. And I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too. Looks so determined.
Scott is right. We need to somehow earn the role of moderators so that we can show all these lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution, as can be expected from good old Yella.
Let's ask them nicely if they can stop behaving the internet like internet trolls and instead start respecting your opinions. Or let's write a powerful fanfic set on the Dragon Heat wiki where you've depicted as the coolest users who should be respected.
I think we know which one.
Oh, fuck, do we?
You already wrote an exceptionally good fanfic.
Yeah, but
But his
creativity is
creativity's
my
gone down since then.
My creativity is my lowest score now.
Shoot,
That's
bro.
right.
You're
It's gone
right,
down
you're right,
since.
you're
Oh,
right.
fuck, but I don't even know what the first one would be.
I think that'd be bold or
Or charm?
Bold or charm.
smarts, even. No, it could be smarts. but
I
it's
think
like-
I gotta go with the first one. I think it's the only one I can safely say is
The
not
first?
creativity.
Oof. Okay,
All right.
first one.
Yes!
Very charming.
Yellow is a genius. If someone is mean to you, you should always ask them nicely to stop being mean and start being nice.
I have a hard time believing this will work. But I'm an explorer of life, and so I feel the urge to test this idea and see what happens. What if we use Yellow's account, just in case?
And so you ask all the mean people on the Dragon Heat wikis to stop being mean. All the wiki remains silent for a bit until one guy, Dragon Dong 69, replies, "Oh, sure, mate. We've been mean all this time because no one asked us otherwise. Of course you could be moderators." Then the merciless "Your mama fucked the worm" also says, "That's true. We always respected your viewpoints and opinions. We were total jerks because it was a all-A test." Holocaust denier 88 says,
No.
"Yes, it was all a test of patience to see if you really were nice people who could respond to our douchebaggery with kindness, and you passed the test." Then he writes a second comment. "Oh, and by the way, the Holocaust was totally a real thing and we should be respectful about it."
What?
So, hooray!
Slowly, all mean people on the internet start revealing they were part of the test. From XXX go kill yourself XXX to global warming not real. And for a day, the internet is a very, very nice place to be. In the end, I am not sexist but sends you a private message. "Dear Liam and Scott and Yellow, thanks for being nice to us. It was cool to be ourselves for one day. Tomorrow, we'll go back to our mean personas, for there are more people to be tested on the internets. But always remember, being nice is cool.
Aww.
We will always carry you in our hearts, and as a gift, you can keep the status of moderators on the Dragon Heat Wiki. You've truly earned it. Farewell. I am not sexist, but Smith."
Dot. That was weird.
And nice. Also, we get to be moderators. Hooray!
Hooray indeed, Scott. Hooray indeed.
Who would have thought you fixed the internet for a day? Congratulations, you gained 2 fun and 1 charm.
Nice.
Yep. All in the bathroom.
Oh, Dragon Heat is my bae.
Dude, Dragon Heat worked out really
That's
well.
really funny.
What are the bonuses, though?
What?
What are the bonuses for the places again?
Oh,
You know what?
What?
Let's get 20 charm.
20
he's
charm?
going
Go
for
to the
it.
gym
Holy
again.
crap.
You going to the gym?
Yep.
Play some more dodgeball. You've seen that more than the classic.
Yeah.
That-
That's
this
right.
is
the
true.
third time.
Yeah.
The third viewing.
Oh, so
Another epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. But suddenly you convince them to not ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of the moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 mercy. A stat that might be useful in your Monster Prom sequel, but it isn't now. And you gain +2 charm.
Right.
Afterwards, a royal procession 500 members strong informs you that Miranda has requested your presence at dinner tonight.
What?
Damn.
Oh, it's Adam.
Oh.
Never mind. I thought this was
Damn.
Jason.
The restaurant she's chosen is so fancy. Its name is unpronounceable by anyone making less than 6 figures. With all these heavily armed guards around you, it thinks unwise to refuse, and so, later that night.
This restaurant is remarkably charming for a low-born establishment. Granted that flatware is only platinum, not diamond. And this wine seems to be significantly less than 1,000 years old. But at least our table is held up by 3 weeping serfs. as it always ought to be.
Oh my god.
Darkon, 1 bowl of rubies and a bottle of actual gold.
I think that makes it a lot better.
Yeah.
Just keep it.
If you would be so kind, my suitor will have.
Quick, pick something before she realizes that you've never been anywhere fancier than Wilma's Chicken Hut.
Doesn't matter what I order. Anything will taste good as long as I eat it with you.
Oh.
Go bold.
Yeah,
Go
go
bold.
bold.
Or one of everything, and I'm buying.
Yeah.
bold.
It's bold.
I
Yeah.
That's the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me. Most people in my family simply order the most expensive thing on the menu. It doesn't even have to be edible. In fact, it usually isn't. But you're willing to actually eat food in front of me? I'm charmed.
Good.
She's so charmed, in fact, that she doesn't notice that you never actually ordered anything. Score! You're getting too smart to the fun.
Yeah.
Wow. Adam's got 20 charm.
All right,
Well
Green, take her
done.
home.
Well, I
Well
think you mean
done.
Count Del Monte the Expired.
Yeah, Del Monte, take it home, boy.
What can I even do? Library only gets me money.
Not a lot, you're
lot of
expired.
fun. Sorry.
I guess creativity, because I'm not bold and I can't go in the bathroom.
You go to bed.
All right.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible.
Uh-oh.
But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the path of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity.
Great.
Nice, man. Nice.
Nice.
After that, it's time for the most important part of school.
There you
Visiting
go.
Scott's Kingdom of Furry Animals,
Yeah.
as promised.
Get some.
When you get to the forest, you find that most of the trees have been decorated with beautiful, intricately drawn
God.
pictures
Uh-oh.
of an even more muscular than life Scott having various kinds of sex with various different giant furry animals. Yeah, he's formed a kingdom of furries.
My royal advisor, here to royally advise me, while I sit on my Scott throne and rule over my Scott friends. Aren't these sweet little furry forest creatures devoted to me? It makes my tail wag with joy.
It is at this point that one of the sweet little furry forest creatures' giant head falls off, revealing a very startled-looking mommy. Yep, Vera called it. A bunch of kinky furry people doing furry stuff in the woods.
Oh no, what just happened? Is he hurt? Is my little panda friend hurt? Or was my panda friend never a panda friend at all?
Oh, no. Scott will not be losing his pure joy and innocence over some furry, shitty costuming skills. Not on your watch. Not today. You think quickly. You know how deer shed their antlers and then they grow back? Talking forest creatures shed their heads. Or, Scott, that panda must have been a cursed prince, and now you've turned him back into a person.
Oh, I love the second one.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
think
Oh,
one.
that
it's
could
so
do it, man.
cute. So charming.
Nice.
Yeah.
True to
Wow.
yourself achievement.
Amazing.
I've heard about those kind of curses before. And I broke the spell with my love for my furry friends. As the king, of course, I don't love them in the way they draw me loving them. They are very interesting pictures, though. Thanks for helping me out, Green. I mean, Count Del Monte. I guess I love you too, in a way. Wink!
And you guess you love him too, and you love gaining +2 fun and 1 smart.
Jeez,
Oh,
you
look at
almost
us.
Oh my god!
The monster prom draws near.
Oh god, so Ursula, you must choose who you want to go to prom
Who
with.
do you want to go to prom with?
Damien!
Damien?
Yeah, get
Yeah.
you some,
Choosing
man.
Damien.
Get you
Damien,
some.
Damien.
Will you confirm?
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Ooh, you
Everyone should
can-
just ask Damien.
I would like to go. I would like to go by myself.
Oh,
Would
yeah?
you?
With the pure love of Dragon Heat on my side, I think
Yeah.
I don't need anybody.
I think
All
you'll
right.
get all of it.
All right.
Everybody that
Everyone's
doesn't
just
get
gonna
those.
come with you anyway.
Ask none of them.
Give it to me.
All right.
In the end, I win.
Miranda.
You're asking Miranda?
I win for me.
Yep.
Yep.
Miranda.
Confirmed.
That is a
And last is
that's a
Jason.
fiery couple right
And you
there.
can imagine I'm
Scott
asking
looks so
Scott.
excited.
He's
Get
like,
some.
woo woo.
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
Ooh, I like
First
your
up
jacket.
is Ursula. Nick,
Come on.
how did
My
you
hands are literally sweating.
finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you?
Oh,
Prom? With you? What a noob. I have more fun setting ants on fire, which is what I'll actually do. actually be doing on prom night. Setting on ants on fire is rad. Now, get out of my sight!
Oh, this
no!
failure haunted you for the
no!
rest of your life, and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything again.
Wow.
Oh,
Jeez.
What
no,
the fuck?
Damien.
Amazing.
This game is hurtful.
I just got wrecked.
Except for that time you won at Monsters Got Talent, but your talent was being a failure at
Oh.
love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Not any less sad, though. Okay,
Oh,
somebody else
alright.
narrate the next one.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Ick, that's disgusting. I'm sorry, I'm seeing someone.
What?
Like, right now. Hey, you, peasant!
Miranda is just waving her hand at a distracted passerby.
I order you to rescue me from this awkward situation. See, I know him. Farewell.
It's okay. You moved on from this horrible and shameful failure. You became a functional person and eventually met a sweet banshee called Ash. You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married.
Oh, well, that's so nice.
Wow,
One
you
day,
fucking win.
in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned
Oh, no.
how you couldn't
Oh.
get a date for Monster Prom.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure. Just a pathetic revelation. And so Ash abandoned you the next day. And thus you lived the rest of your life alone and said, never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing.
I got this one.
It's
Oh,
me!
that's so funny.
You ask nobody to prom because as cool as prom night might be, or prom might be, it won't ever be half as cool as Dragon Heat. How did you know?
That's so good.
Goodbye to social anxiety and hello to very elaborate plots to get various dragon hotties to bang. Dragon Heat! And so you spend your prom night at home reading Dragon Heat. Who wants it to cope with boring real life when you can enjoy an imaginary one? And what an imaginary life. Countless epic adventures that always eventually turn into lots of awesome dragon sex. Also, you've heard they're working on some kind of Dragon Heat dating sim. Life is wonderful. Wow.
I won, guys.
Prom?
Oh, that's so
I'm
funny.
not sure, bro. I have a kingdom to rule, and attending prom doesn't seem very responsible as a ruler.
Oh,
I don't know about history. Maybe some other king or queen has stopped ruling their kingdom to attend prom. I should check.
I don't know what this means.
I mean, I think you're the person I trust the most, and I'd love going to prom with you, but my kingdom. Sometimes a good teammate has to make sacrifices for the team.
What?
You know, the teammate is me, and the team is my kingdom. Oh, and the sacrifice is not going to prom.
Wow.
I truly am sorry. Sometimes there's not enough space in one spot for both ruling a kingdom and love. Bye.
Everything I did with you.
Scott leaves, and you swear you saw a manly tear running down his cheek.
Oh.
It's okay. You started all this to seduce Scott, but you put more value on his happiness and on his pursuit of his career as a king of a totally fake kingdom. You stay by his side as the best furry conciliere
Yep.
that has ever existed. Your relationship with Scott strengthens, and in the end, his kingdom sees that.
Oh my
Scott thought his
god.
kingdom and love were compatible. It seems to be quite the opposite. Scott's subject started drawing lots of suggested art pieces depicting the two of you. Facing that explicit art made you rethink the nature of your relationship, and it ended up being closer to all that NSFW art. Oh my god.
Oh,
Edwina,
that's so
Most
funny.
likely to start a cult. And Miranda's quote, "Oh, are we filing complaints? Well, not enough silverware diversity in the cafeteria."
Jesus.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
Do each of us get a thing, or is it just...
That. What do you mean?
Nope.
Oh, like the special photos?
Did none of us win?
None of us
That
won.
was
I think
it.
I won.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, sort of like Dragon Heat
That's-
was an alternate
That
ending.
is so funny.
That's so
Those 3
funny.
weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Miranda got a job at being a princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you surely don't see her complaining about it. Somebody else want to narrate?
Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK became an athlete, duh, but he's still a bit of a simpleton. But as lovable and as good-hearted as ever.
Damien became an interior design specialized in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic.
During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life. And then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid. And we are ready to start.
Congratulations, guys. I think we all failed.
Damn.
Yeah. How the heck did we do that?
Yeah, how does that even happen?
We did so well most of the time. Can you not fail once? Is that the thing?
I succeeded on every one of Scott's hearts.
Oh, yeah, you did. And you got an achievement, too.
Yeah.
You technically got a special ending, Jason.
I
'Cause, like,
think so.
During that end sequence, when there's a special photo that comes up of artwork, that's one of the special endings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
you got one and I got one during this game.
Yeah, you got the
Right.
Dragon Heat one.
The Dragon Heat
Hilarious.
It's game night.
That's pretty funny.
Katrina's over here being scarred.
Scarred for life.
Where's the owlbear?
That's right.
Hey, I'm a rock singer. I dig it.
We were in a band
Oh, guys, we're so cool.
called Player Characters.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, my goodness.
This game was a blast, man. Thank you
That
so
was a lot
much.
of
Isn't
fun,
it
yeah.
great?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Oh man, they just showed the voice actors. We should go back and put our names on things.
Hashtag
funny.
please pay me.
That's right. Please sponsor us. Oh,
Also,
God.
I really gotta say, I love the art style in this game.
It is very cool.
It's
yeah.
neat, eh?
Like, I actually went and looked up like who the artist was, and Arthur Tian. Like, good on you. Like, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
really nice looking game.
But yeah, this seems like a game that would be great to stream, eh?
Definitely. Yeah, I probably will bring some of the skills guys onto this one. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's like $15 on Steam. Like,
Diggity dope.
ah, yeah. And again, thank you, Nick and Adam, for coming on to the show.
Oh, no problem. It was a lot of
It
fun.
was a blast. Thank you.
We're all losers in the end. But
Yeah, we're losers together.
But I have a furry kingdom to help run,
True,
so...
true.
Yeah, I just went into a deep depression. pretty sure.
I had a lot of nice things, and then I lost them.
Monster Prom is the most important thing.
I started out with nothing, and then I had Dragon Heat.
And then I had ended with nothing.
Dragon Heat!
Amazing. All right. Don't forget to go over to Skills Limited, check out their material, as well as Nick's Twitch channel, CrimsonNC. Don't forget to follow him on there. Don't forget to check out Adam. I'm checking him out right now.
Oh, well, that's awkward.
Hey, Adam.
I feel-
Hashtag Natalie. How you
to
doing?
You want to go to Monster Prom?
Yeah, fuck it. We're all going with ourselves.
Exactly.
Dragon Heat.
Oh, we'll see you guys next time on Below Pro. Bye-bye.
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 Anything that involves furries shouldn't exist. It really just shouldn't.
Taking political stances, Katrina Seltzer.
That's not political. That's just life.
That's just life, man.